The finals just got a brand new update 2.7.0. We also got to talk about some of the new store cosmetics as well as ones that are hidden. We also have some more further details on that AMA/Q&A session that's happening, as well as another community live stream that will be going live later today. We also have some further details from the developers and a whole bunch more. What's up, world? That's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the final. Okay, first up, as always, let's jump into both the opening statements. Again, we do have one on the Discord as well as the patch notes on the website. First up here, we do have Oscar going over the one on the Discord, where he goes on to say, "Hey contestant, she's finally here. This week we're bringing you the super anticipated dark mood outfit," which is the aka goth girl, of course, that everybody's been talking about. We're also including some performance improvements, some UI fixes, and a security update. So of course we do have that store update video as always with the new updates. That goes over the new goth girl outfit as well as some of the new cosmetics that are in the store. However, we do have two hidden cosmetics that are currently not on the store. I'll go over those in a bit after the patch notes. So first up, we do have this week we've welcomed the long-awaited, community anticipated, obviously the dark goth mood outfit. This is a bit of a smaller update here. However, we do have the performance section here where they fixed an issue where launch options like DX11 stopped working. However, they still recommend playing without any additional options. So I'm assuming they still recommend playing with DX12 and not trying to launch in DX11 unless you absolutely have to. Which, yeah, DX12 always runs better for me in most games. Aside from if you do have an older graphics card, DX11 can run a bit better for you. It can also be a little bit more stable, however, there will be lower frame drops, where my 1% lows are much better on DX12 with the finals as well as games like Fortnite and a few others. Now, they also did fix a rare crash on the server side. However, some of the server stuff I will go over later. The UI polished the look of the incoming melee damage indicator. They also fixed an issue with the single button purchase where the wrong item was equipped, and they fixed the name tag sometimes intersecting the HUD in terminal attack when the squad up screen was present. Now, this one is a big section for security. They said this week you'll notice a difference in the number of cheaters in the game. Multiple new rules have been implemented along with the changes to how and when cheaters are detected. These changes mean the cheaters are detected and removed much faster. They want to hear to say, remember, if you see cheating in the game, report it and add a good comment explaining what is happening. They also have been collecting video reports on the Discord, so if you capture anything suspicious, you can go ahead and send that in. Of course, a much smaller patch note this time. However, with the cheating situation, hopefully we will see some good improvements there. Now, we did have this thread up here where people are getting build request failed. However, this seems like it is a server side issue. Now, we have had two updates here from Embark Dusty, who went on to say, "Hey all, we just had a massive server crash, but the issue has been resolved and it is restabilizing." They did, however, update that again that they spoke too soon, and the server issues do continue to have an off issue that the team is working on. However, they did update that again, saying it seems to be fixed now. Seems like it's all sorted. However, if there is further server side updates, just know that they have been looking into it. And if you are looking for any updates, I do recommend checking the news channels over on the Discord. They seem to post these over on the game announcement side of things and not the server announcements, which does usually pertain to things happening outside of the game. Jumping over, we did have that new store update as well as the new store items. Again, we obviously had that dark mood outfit or the goth girl skin. We also had some new individual items like the dragon's breath for the flamethrower. Also the Skyward's Grace, which is an upper back. Now, additionally, we did actually have two hidden skins that aren't currently in the store. These you actually have to find on the contestant equipment page. So the first one being this one called the DX Zudi, which is just a hoodie or an upper back piece. And then we also had some lower body, which were the baggy battle cargos. Again, those are hidden and not on the store, so you will have to find those on the style contestant page. Moving on though, we do have two additional announcements, those being about the Reddit AMA or Q&A. I did have some comments in my previous video asking me what AMA stands for, and it stands for Ask Me Anything. Now, just going over those details again, we do have that happening in about an hour or maybe even 45 minutes depending on when this video goes live. Where Oscar details over here that they'll be live on Reddit with their first ever AMA with Rob Runson. Again, he is the executive producer, co-founder, and CCO of the finals, and Gustav Tillaby, who is the creative director, and they'll be there for 2 hours answering questions. Now, currently it still looks like the Reddit has not posted the AMA thread, which I'm actually very surprised about because typically when you do the live ones, they don't tend to work as well. Most Reddits do actually post the thread a bit early, that way questions can be answered later and the developers will have those questions ready to go. So hopefully we do see that thread here posted soon, although it seems like it's going to go live at the exact time that this is happening, which again is at 11 a.m. CST, 12 p.m. EST, and 9 a.m. PST. And there's a bunch of times here that I'll link to this thread where if you are in different locations, you can use that and use the 24-hour clock conversion. And remember, this thread is not the AMA thread. They still have not posted that yet. Next up here, they do want to outline that they are doing a community live stream tonight. This is happening after the AMA is done. They'll be live on both Twitch and YouTube as usual, but the time is later than normal, where they do hope that North and South America can join in as well, kind of pertaining to better times there. Again, I'll leave a link to those down below. They don't have a specific link for YouTube, but Twitch you can just head to, and that will be live on that specific link. However, with YouTube, I can only link to the actual streams itself, so you will have to click into that page when the live stream is happening. Now again, hopefully this update does bring some good cheat support, or at least what's happening with the cheater situation. We do have Embark Oscar outlining a little bit more details around that here, where he does go on to say, just to reiterate what Nate told you yesterday, the bug forum is for game-related bugs and not all accounts or related situations. And he did go on here to say that ban appeals need to be sent to their player support, who can then investigate your account and take action. That is not something they're able to do over on the Discord itself. If you are caught up in any of this detected stuff and you haven't done anything, you can actually appeal. However, you have to do that through the player support section over on the website. Can't actually appeal anything through the Discord, so don't make any tickets or anything like that. They won't be answered. Now, with my previous video, I did talk about the terminal attack leaderboard. We do have Oscar going over here yesterday saying that the terminal attack leaderboard had some technical difficulties. It hadn't been counting all of your eliminations as it should, and the data team will fix that right now. As a result, many of you will see a number of your eliminations jump quite a bit, so at least they did get that in there where they can pre-count that and get that on the boards. And of course, with that, it might even shuffle the standings around. Again, I'll link down to that leaderboard down below if you do want to check that separate leaderboard. And they also went on here to talk about that contract situation where the event contract was to play 10 matches of terminal attack. That of course is incorrect in game and is actually play 14 matches. They did intend for that contract to be 14 matches, but the in-game text is wrong. So again, you will have to play another 4 matches and you'll get that reward. I thought maybe they would bring this down to 10, but it looks like they want to keep that at 14 and make players obviously engage with that mode, which I think does make sense overall, as they do probably want a ton of feedback for that, especially for Season 3. Now, last one to mention here is about the current rank system and what is going on there. Does seem like some people are jumping in ranked. Now, this could be due to at least the cheaters being banned. This person here jumped 3,000 in ranked for just winning 1 tournament. This did happen yesterday for them. However, the new security stuff could have been being implemented yesterday as opposed to with this update. I am curious on how you guys are doing with the rank situation, if there's any changes there with this new security update, as well as just cheaters getting banned in general and your ranks jumping because of that. We'll have to wait and see how this all comes into fruition and if that is actually helping other players. However, that should about cover it. If you enjoyed today's video, like and subscribe, and until the next one, deuces.